Hi, folks. How are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I'm gonna do the thing and sprinkle me out because sprinkling is important. Um, and if you don't know what that is, let's just hit that little arrow to the right and let folks know I'm out here. And so, get in all of the. Don't think it's no. I think it's open. Okay. All right. Hey, Cindy, how are you? There we go. All right. So, my name's Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the Creative Course Collab, Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions Pack, and a member of the Crafty Bunch. And I am here today to do Paint with Me 20 minutes. Paint with me for 20 minutes. And so, what is that? We paint for 20 minutes a day, Monday through Friday. And to become 95% better than when we started. And so why 20 minutes? Well, because it's based on the 100-hour rule, which states if you do something for 18 minutes a day, you'll be 95% better than anyone in your field. I say we'll be 95% better than when we started. And so, because I'm only in competition with myself. And so why 20 minutes? Because it's an easy number to time. And we only do it Monday through Friday and not every day. Although this week I will not be doing it on Thursday. I will be live on Thursday tomorrow at 11 a.m. And we're going to be talking about the Fall Flare course. And we're going to be doing something fun. I don't know yet what we're doing. We're going to be doing something fun, but it won't be 20 minutes of painting with me because we'll be live from 11 to 12. So hey Dee, hey Cindy, how are you all? But I do hope you come and join me because we will be doing something fun. So if you have some suggestions of something, let me know. But I'm going to go ahead and get us started and get my timer going because we have 20 minutes to paint. So we got our little gnome in yesterday. We got the gray of his beard, the base of his beard. We got in a hat. We got in what's going to start to be a little sign. We'll see what else we get in today. I don't know. We're going to just keep working at it and having fun. We're just going to throw some stuff at it that is fall inspired. So pop out some things that you'd like to see fall inspired. Be part of this and we will make it happen as part of our our gnome. I'm going to go ahead and add a little more to that beard. So I'm going to get some light gray. You can certainly just do white and black and make the grays as much as you want, as light as you want, as dark as you want. I usually start with a dark background and then go lighter, lighter, lighter. So that's how I usually tackle that. I'm just putting down some light gray, some black, and some white on my palette plate right now. How are you, Dee? How are you? When you hop on, say hi to me. Tell me that you are here watching and let me know if you're painting with me. You don't have to be painting the same thing. You can just be painting along when I paint along for 20 minutes or whatever you're doing. Really, it's just about being creative, right? And so that creative opportunity to just create. We're going to put some hair in here. Notice I'm just kind of letting it come off as it comes off. Very wispy. We're just giving him some background to his hair. Yes, painting along. Yay. I'm working on painting a bird. Yay. Need that 20 minutes a day to get you going again. Yes. Yeah. Well, it's important to be creative. It's important to just, you know, I know it makes me feel good when I can be creative in a day's time. And even if it's just 20 minutes that day and no other time that day, it makes my day better. And so we are painting because, well, we want to get better. So we're going to get him some hair in here. Now I'm going to start to add a little white. I'm not cleaning my brush. I'm just going to pick up that white. I just think this is so important. When I started this, I really did not realize like all of the benefits it was going to bring. I was just like, well, this is something fun and we can do it. But now this is day 28. Can y'all believe we've been doing this for 28 days? And I'm starting to really feel and see the benefits. Hopefully my painting is improving, but that has actually become like a secondary almost thing now. I know that sounds crazy, right? We're going to let that dry. We're going to let that hang out and dry a little bit because we want to let that dry. And then that way we can continue to layer. But right now that's really wet. And all it's going to do is just mix and mix and mix. And we're not going to get a layering that we want to where we actually see like the different little hairs, the different colors. So kind of like that gray that we started with, we want that to completely dry. So I'm going back to a little bit of brown and I'm going to put in some shadows. I hope you share your bird painting with me so that I can see it. Guys, I would love to see your paintings. I would love for you to share. I've seen a few of yours and I am so excited about it. I'm so excited that y'all are actually painting along with me. Grab a little bit of black. But it needs work. That's okay. It can be a work in progress. Just like I put these out there, they're not done. They're a work in progress. And so, but that's okay. The fun part about putting them out there, even though they're not done, is people get to see your progress and people get to see like the steps. And while that doesn't sound like a big deal, it actually really is because, as you know, if you've been a creative long enough, and it really is with anything, whether you're painting, whether you are anything you do, there's like that point where like it looks like a hot mess, right? And you're like, I don't know about this one. This one looking a little hot mess, like, but you know, it all ends up coming out in the end. And that's the beauty part, is like, you know, you really start to get comfortable with that messy stage. And you're like, don't fret it, because it's going to change. And it's like, that's a learning thing. And it takes a little like doing it and putting it out there, that you get comfortable with the fact that, yeah, it's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect, but it's perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very much a believer in like, no, it's not perfect. And could somebody do a better job? Absolutely. Probably somebody could. No doubt about it in my mind. But for me, it's the best I can do. And so, and that's what makes me happy. And that's all I care about. And somebody might look at it and be like, wow, that's a hot mess. Like, okay, that's for them to kind of decide. We're going to put her a little, give her a little sign, a little something, something. So what elements do you think? What winter, or what winter? Let's not skip to winter yet, Amanda. What fall elements do you think I should put in here? You're ready for winter. You're like, I'm ready. I don't know what I kind of like the in the little sample of it saying like the winter wonderland, but not now. I'm talking winter. Oh my goodness, fall wonderland. But now I'm like, this might just be our little gnome's house, right? And maybe that's his welcome sign. And maybe there's like a little door here. Maybe this is like the Keebler home. What do y'all think? That door is a little small, but that's all right. He's blocking some of his door. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. And he's blocking some of his door there. Y'all know, if you've been with me long enough, you know I love to make up stories with my gnomes or my animals. We're just going to scratch in some dark behind this beard here where his door is. A crow or cat sitting on a hay bale. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I like the idea of having like a little hay bale. And maybe his buddy cat hanging out on that. I think that's cute. We could put like the hay bale in behind him and the little cat sitting on it. I like that idea a lot. That's his little door in there. I like the idea of a crow too. I love a crow. Anybody else got any ideas of what we could put in our little fall, our gnome welcome? We're going to put a little, this is going to be a little window, or maybe just a little hidey spot for, a little home for something in there. I don't know. I just kind of like it. I kind of like trees that have holes in them, and like, the animals get to hang out in them. It's so fun. See, it's hard to see our little home there. Anybody else have any good ideas of something we could add in here? When you hop on, say hi. This is 20 minutes of Paint with Me. We've been on for a few minutes now. We kind of added a little detail to our beard and a little detail around the hat and stuff. And so we're going to add in this hay bale because I love that idea. And it's something we haven't done. We've done pumpkins, we've done other stuff, but I'm going to use a little bit of this hazelnut, and I'm going to use a little bit of yellow, and we're going to get some kind of a golden color because we've got that yellow. When you get a brown, browns are like all colors, and then you can push the one way or another based on what primary color you add to it. So in this case, we want a little bit of a gold, that color of that hay bale. And we're going to pop that hay bale right over here. This is going to be one of those square bales. Y'all seen those square bales? They're kind of like rectangle. They're not really square. I think they call them square. But they're actually like more rectangle than square. Our little gnome has his little home decorated. An old barn, pumpkin, basket of apples. I don't know about putting a barn in here, but we're definitely going to do this little bale of hay because I think that is so cute. So we're going to put that on. And then we may have one stacked on top because, why would you just have one, right? That doesn't seem... I think you need two, at least two. Three gets a little tall, but I think you definitely need at least two. We're going to kind of come again up in this area here and just kind of like... So we got a couple of hay bales there. Yeah, the scarecrow would take away from the gnome. We may have to just paint a scarecrow. That's one thing I don't think I've ever painted as a scarecrow. If I have, it's been so long ago, I don't really remember it. So we just might have to break out and do a little scarecrow painting there. before fall is over. Get the little, where it's, you know, kind of like bound up. Yeah, I don't think I can't remember doing a scarecrow. I really can't. Like, I'm sitting here trying to remember, have I ever painted a scarecrow? And the answer is I can't remember it. So I'm kind of thinking I haven't. But that would be fun to put in my journal, right? This is going in my art journal. So how cute is that? Oops. Whoops, I just dropped water all over everything. Okay. So we got that in there. We only have a few more seconds there. 20 minutes is going to be up. 20 minutes has gone fast today. Lordy. Last time we got our whole tree. Well, not last time. Last time we got our gnome in. But the time before that, we got our whole tree in. This time, we got like 30 seconds more to go. I'm going to put a little more detail in this hay. We got a hair. I think that's one of Kai's hairs that I have hanging out on my brush. And just a little more detail. Since I've got that yellow and that gold color going, we want to put this anywhere we want to add a little bit additional detail. And so that was quick today, wasn't it? But it's so important to be creative, to come paint with me. Do you have to be a painter? No. You just be like, you know what? Maybe I want to be a painter. That's okay. Come on. Join in. Grab some paints. Grab some brushes. It doesn't have to be expensive brushes. It doesn't have to be expensive paints. You can get them very cheap. Just go to Walmart. There's a whole apple barrel section where they're like, I don't know what the price is now, but at one point a few years ago, they were 50 cents a tube. So it doesn't have to be expensive. It could be if you want to learn, you know, like more, you could invest in some, you know, more expensive acrylics, but you don't have to. Now we'll say some brands are better than others, but Apple Barrel is pretty good brand for the price for craft paint. I'm using Pentart Creamy Acrylics, which is a very nice acrylic paint. Not the most expensive though, but look at our hay barrels. I think we are hay bales, not barrels. So anyway, me and my talking, I get talking too fast. So, but that's today's 20 minutes. And so join me, not tomorrow, join me tomorrow, but not for 20 minutes of painting with me. I will be live at 11. We will be doing something. I don't know if it's painting or if we're going to be doing whatever we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing something fun. I promise it'll be fun because it's fun to hang out, right? And we're going to be talking about the fall flare. Guys, fall flare is open now. Well, I don't know. It'll be open later today. But it's what it is it's a bundle of tutorials, DIY tutorials, all kind of different ones. You get step-by-step instructions. You get, you know, you can, it's it's an online course that has all of these different tutorials taught by 9 different artists. I'm in it. You actually get 13 tutorials today, starting today through the weekend. And so, but at church in the morning, yay! That's so fun. But anyway, there's always the replay. And so it's 13 different courses that you get. It's an awesome price for that. Some of these tutorials are amazing in there. Some of the tutorials individually would cost a whole lot more than just the single price of the fall flare. So join me tomorrow so you can hear more about all of these amazing tutorials that are bundled together. It's just an awesome big bundle of tutorials, and so it's amazing. And so join me tomorrow. Me along with a bunch of my friends who are part of that. We'll be live all day tomorrow from 11 a.m. through 8 p.m. So you can see all of them in the Crafty Bunch, or you can go page by page by page. We would all love a follow. We would all love a like. But anyway, so I will see you tomorrow at 11, and then we will pick back up on our 20 minutes of Paint with Me on Friday. Will be day 29. So y'all come on back and join me tomorrow and on Friday. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. I'll see you soon.